Hey, what's up, y'all? It's your girl Shasta over here on Shasta Speaks. All right. I want to talk about the rebranding just for a second. Is there a Love and Marriage Transfer rebranding coming up? Or is Carlos King rebranding himself as a whole? Like, what's going on? What's the rebrand? What does it look like? What's finna happen? What are we pivoting to? Um, yeah, let's just chat about it real quick. All things discussed on this channel are alleged, in my opinion, definitely for entertainment purposes only. So don't come for me. Okay. I'm not sending for nobody. So don't come for me. So we saw the post yesterday, right? This one that's in the middle where Carlos King and the Scots were at some event that put together for the NAACP, and I guess it's some kind of something where they were recognizing Love and Marriage Huntsville maybe for being one of OWN's longest running shows, or being their number one show for a long time. I'm not sure of what the recognition was. I was trying to look to see if I could find any more details on it. I wasn't really able to. So if any of you know more about it, please drop down in the comments and let me know. But they were recognized for something. Okay. But I found it interesting that this morning, in the additional pictures Carlos put up, he put up that picture and said, with his caption, "In my prime." Okay, USDA beef. Okay, okay. Then he put, "This rebrand will be curated by God." Huh? The rebrand? Which rebrand? Which rebrand? Because I think there are questions, right? There are questions as to why the only people that are in this picture with him are the Scots. Maybe it's a situation where others were invited and scheduling didn't permit. Maybe he wanted to continue to stick with the Core 6 narrative. And of course, we know, honestly, truly, there is no longer Core 6. Let's just put that out there. There is no Core 6 per se. Like, there's the original 6 people that were on the show. Okay. Yes. And so maybe he's trying to stick to the narrative of them. And so maybe that's why he selected them to be a part of this recognition of where it all started from, maybe for Love and Marriage Huntsville. Or maybe he is trying to finally move away from the Melody and the Martell of it all, and shift the focus to the Scots and make them the face of the show instead of Melody and Martell. Because y'all, we can all be honest here. We all grown, no matter who you like on the show, whatever. The face of this show has definitely been, for the most part, it's been Melody. All right. In the beginning, it was definitely Melody and Martell. Because they were a good looking couple. They had some major things going on, beautiful family unit. I mean, that was very attractive to a lot of people in the beginning. But we also saw the demise of that. And so in the aftermath of that, I feel like that's why it has shifted, and Melody has been, for the most part, she really has been the face of this show. You cannot think of Love and Marriage Huntsville and not think of Melody. This and truly, this is more so her baby that she birthed, right? And so, with everything that's happening, all right, y'all, let's think about it. With everything that's happening, um, the show has been this whole entire season. The show has spent their time focusing on tearing down Melody's fan base. It is what it is. That is what is happening. That is what is continuing to happen even in this newest episode. There is a I don't know, a plot or whatever you want to call it to somehow or another take down Melody's fan base. Period, point blank. We also have seen where in past seasons, Melody would promote the show when it was time for the show to come back on. All while the show was on, she would be promoting the show, doing videos about it, putting up posts about it, just all the things you do when a show is airing that you are cast in, that you are a part of. She has not really been doing that this season for Love and Marriage Huntsville. She started off not doing it at all. Halfway through, she came on and did a little bit of promotion. She, what I would consider promotion because she was talking about it more, right? She would tune in more. She did a couple of videos where she was watching the show and talking through things. It was very similar to some of the stuff she used to do when the show was airing. And she also was doing some TikTok lives about some of the behind the scenes things. Like she wasn't letting nothing slide. Like she was doing TikToks about what was going on and clearing up things in real time a lot of times with the show as it was happening. Kind of midway through. And then it stopped again. And so now it's back on with the whatever they want to call it, the new season, the split season, whatever, honey. And again, she's not talking about it. She's not promoting it. She's not discussing it. So there is definitely, listen, Carlos goes on his platform. Carlos says that him and Melody don't have beef. They not into it. I call bullshit. With everything that Melody has been doing, the TikTok lives that have been making history, doing the TikTok live with Nick Cannon, just all these things that she is currently doing. Not once have I seen him say post a congratulations. I haven't really seen him liking her photos. I haven't really seen any comments from him. There is a rift between the two. It is. And I don't know if it's a rift to the point to where it's done, it's a done data. And she's decided she's ready to move on or what the case may be. I don't know. I don't want to speculate, but I'm just saying we can plainly see that there is definitely some type of rift with those two. So maybe because of that, that is why we're seeing him putting the Scots out front. Because now maybe he feels like, okay, it's time to make the appropriate changes to take the focus off of, what the focus has been in the past and try to make the Scots the focus point. The fact that it's the Scots that's in this picture, I know some people feel away because Melody's not in it, this and that. I think I would be more upset if Martell was in it and Melody wasn't in it. If that's if that's what it was, because we've seen where there was a time when he had, it seemed like he was on a rebranding tour with Martell trying to change Martell's image. And so he was taking him and doing interviews and this and that. And so If it was something like that happening again, I'd be like, oh hell no. But him pivoting to try to make the Scots the face, or um, yeah, the face of Love and Marriage Huntsville. Now, if that's what he's doing, these are my opinions, my thoughts. I'm just spitballing some things out right now. If that's what he's doing, logically, it makes sense, right? You try to pivot to the next, what you would consider the next option, the next best option you have. And with them being a part of that original core six, I can see why he's moving to them. But the question that's on my mind is, if they pivot to the Scots, make them the face of the show, and then just have these other situations that are going on, the other cast members, Destiny, Nell and Chris Fletcher, Trish, Ken, and Marquez, can that carry the show? Those other couples in Destiny, I don't really, I, I'm not invested in any of their storylines. I'm gonna be very honest. I'm not overly interested in what they have going on. Not right now at the moment. I can honestly say, especially Ken, Trish, and Marquez. That to me was the worst addition to the show they could have ever made. Like that, I don't believe in rewarding bad behavior. I don't care how you try to dress it up, fix it up. Um, Bullshit is bullshit. And that whole triangle with Trish, Marquez, and Ken is bullshit. It just is what it is. You're rewarding a woman who is married. She is still married and has a whole man that is living with her, or they live together, however it goes. And you're broadcasting that like this is normal, like this is okay. Um, it's not okay. The only time, unless they are what is it? The polygamous. Okay, so then that's another element. Are they polygamous? I haven't heard them say they're polygamous. So therefore, that to me is rewarding bad behavior. And that's just not something I want to see. And I feel like a lot of these shows right now are rewarding that, because you're seeing it play out on Real Housewives of Potomac. It's just one of those things where it's just like, yeah, come on. There's nothing cute about that. So I'm not feeling that. So then if the Scots become, the actual stars of the show, then that's going to require for their storylines to take center stage, which means whatever they have going on in their relationships, in their families, has to take center stage. I don't know that the Scots willing to do that. Do y'all think Mel and Melanie and Martell, good, bad, or indifferent, all they shit is out there. You can say what you want to say, but the reason it made for good TV and pulled everybody in is because all they shit is out there. Whether it played out on that TV, whether it played out on Instagram, Facebook, wherever, all of they shit is out there. Are the Scots gonna be that vulnerable? Are the Scots gonna let you put all the rumors, all the things that have been circulating for years about the Scots that come up to the surface a little bit and then end up it gets stifled out, and they like It'll come up a little bit, then it goes away. It'll come up a little bit, then it goes away. Are they, in order for them to take that front seat and drive this show, they gotta let all that shit come up. and play out and deal with it. I don't know if they're gonna do it. I don't know that they're gonna do it. I could be wrong, y'all. This no shit, no shade. You know what I'm saying? Because if they're willing to do that, it might, I don't know. It's been a lot of Scott related rumors circulating, but they never had to really deal with any of it or address any of it, because what's been going on with Melanie and Martell has always overshadowed it. It is always, because their storyline and that dynamic has been huge. But if they shift it to the Scotts, then are they finna let all that out? I don't know, y'all. But it's a rebrand. What we rebranding? What's happening? Is it show related or is it Carlos King related? Is he rebranding himself? What's going on? What's tea? Y'all drop down in the comments. Let me know what y'all think. Let me know, do y'all think the Scotts can carry the show? Do y'all think this is Melody and Martell's last hurrah and they finna leave? What y'all think? What y'all think? I want to know. Drop down in the comments. Let me know. Like the video. Subscribe to the channel if you have not. I'm on the road to 500. I'm trying to, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get there. So tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to come over here and check out my channel. I definitely have other content other than Love and Marriage Huntsville. So, definitely tell somebody to come check it out. All right, y'all. I'll holla.